Hello elegant, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you elegants doing? I hope everyone is doing great. For me, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. It's just that quite sometimes now I'm very busy. You can see that in my eyes, so I'm really busy these days. So I'm really sorry for not bringing out content like as I promised. Elegant, in today's video we are going to be talking about a man that have been in Germany 35 good years, and this man violently their resident violent the resident permit. After being 35 years in Germany, this man was deported with his family.
Came here to party, I'm not gonna lie. So call up somebody, cause I ain't got the time. No.
So I just want to give this advice or this information to people that have been in Germany thinking that I cannot be deported even if I have a German document. Like, you can't be deported if you intentionally just violate their resident permit. You will be deported. Okay, if such things happen, it is not your fault or it is not anybody's fault. They can just pardon you by just neglecting those stuff. But if it happened that you intentionally done what you did, so trust me, they are going to fly you back to your country. The reason I'm doing this video is just like because of recently I met up with somebody, and this person was really proud of being in Germany for 30 years now. I had that document. It was really proud. Okay, but I never pray bad prayer against this person. I just look at this person. I was like, my followers or my supporter, they need to hear this. Okay, a lot of people living in Germany, they think maybe being in Germany for over 40 years or 50 years, it make them to own Germany. Even the German citizen, like the native speaker in Germany, they don't even accept that they are the owner of the country. Not to talk about you that just move from your own country, come here, or maybe you were given birth here 35 years ago or 30 years ago. You are proud of being in Germany for over many years, and so on and so forth. So elegant, I'm not here to talk about that very person, but I'm just here to advise our brothers and sisters. If you are being in Germany, you have a resident permit, you have to respect your resident permit. You have resident permit, never or did not guarantee you to be going against their rule and regulation. Never guarantee you. So the headline was like, family man to be deported after 35 years in Germany for violating resident permit rule. So yeah, they have a rule and regulation. Even if the very day they give you your resident permit, they don't give you rule and regulation, but at least you need to use your accuracy, use your tongue to count your teeth. You get me? The threatened deportation of a three-person family is causing protests as the man has lived in Germany since 1987. This man have lived in Germany since 1987. So they are protesting because they don't want this man to be deported, because this man have been in Germany over 35 years. Why will you deport this man? Forgetting what the man have done, that the man have broke the rule, so but we don't really know exactly what the man do, right? So that is exactly why you are here right now. You just want to know what this man really did that warranted Germany want to deport him after being in Germany for 35 good years. That is not 35 days. A man who has been living in Germany for 35 years is to be deported together with his wife and 5-year-old daughter. The case is causing outbreak in the Eastern German. So this is the usual story what they said it happened. Niederlassung Erlaubnis, which is permanent resident, Mr. Son, who came to the Eastern Germany in 1987 as a contractor worker, was revoked back in 2018. The authority cancelled his permanent resident permit because he stayed for more than 6 months outside the country. He has traveled to his homeland. According to his family, Mr. Son extended his stay in his homeland due to a medical treatment by staying outside Germany for more than 6 months. He volunteered the condition of his permanent resident status as a result of 65 years old. His wife and their daughter, who was born in Chemnitz, lost their resident permit and work permit. Mr. Son has lived in Chemes until 2017 without any criminal record. He has a flat, a job, and he paid tax. Then his younger daughter, who is now 5 years old, was born. Mr. Son wanted to have her birth and her German citizen certificate, but something catch the eyes of the official handling the application. A years early, Mr. Son has been on holiday in his own land and has stayed here for more than 6 months. After 6 months of residence outside Germany, however, settlement permit usually expire. In 2019, Mr. Son case ended up because the Sanction Hardship Commission, because it is the last resort for people who are obligated to leave the country and want to have their case renewed. The penant rejected the application, whereupon the family went into hiding and, according to their own statement, accommodating by acquaintances. After several years in hiding, Mr. Son then applied for a retrial by the Hardship Commission at the beginning of the year. However, the chairman of the Penal Sassonate Commissioner for Foreigners Affairs, Auslander Beauftragte, a member of the CDU, refusal. The case is causing outrage across Germany. The foreigner representative of the city of Clement described the decision of the Sanction Hardship Commission as simply unbearable for a human and moral point of view. An online petition against the decision of the chairman of the commissioner has so far collected 4,000 signatures. The institution of the petition hoped to obtain a public hearing on the case in the state parliament in Sassonate. 12,000 votes for residents of the state are needed for this to be considered. So far, however, only about 9,000 of the more than 4,000 signatures have come from the state. Elegant. So you can easily see that they wanted to deport this man back to his own country and then stay outside of his country, outside of the Germany, for 6 good months. A man that has a resident permit now be the man hiding from one house to the other. So it's very, very, very a bad experience, I would say. Yes, for a man that have hold a permanent resident to now be a man that unwanted, like, this is just an advice for you people that is being proud of having the resident permit, even to the people that even have this 2 years or 3 years, 1 year. They have even proud more than the people that have the passport. Be careful, be careful, mind what you did. Okay, you don't just have a 1 year and then you are traveling all around Germany back to your country every blessed day. You have to work towards your document to be stronger than that 1 year or 2 years, 3 years. Be stronger, like work very hard. They don't give you that document to be traveling around. They give you just for you to contribute in their system, yeah. Pay tax, pay everything. You can see this man will win the case by the grace of God. They are protesting against this issue because the man have paid tax, the man have done a lot of things in Germany, have contributed to the system. If maybe this man have been this 35 years in Germany and you were just traveling around without work, without paying tax, no insurance, trust me, nobody will fight for him. Nobody will fight for him and his family. He even has a daughter of 5 years old. So nobody will fight for it. It is because of the good that this man have done so far. That is why he's seeing all this support from a fellow human. So Elegant, please, we need to be careful of what we are doing, most especially Nigerians. Being careful, please, please. If you have a document, mind yourself, okay? Document don't make anybody to move gaga. So Elegant, I think that is just my own thought. So and I'm just going to use this opportunity to message to one of our brother that leave a statement in one of my video that Germany deporting people, everybody have to come to their country. So bros, travel is a part of education. It doesn't mean everybody we have to live in the same environment that you are living. everybody have to live in the same Nigeria that you are living. Anybody that move out of Nigeria is just a part of education, okay? Because the comment that you leave that Germany deporting 35 people is really, really very small quantity. Yet they should have deported 35,000 people, which I see that comment as a jealousness. Yes, you are just being jealous of people that's living outside of Nigeria. Even if you were unable to move out of the country, or even if you were unable to get them finances to move out of the country, it doesn't guarantee you to leave negative comment on people's video or on people's life. You get me? If you see your brothers crying, please cry with your brother. If your brother need help, help your brother. You can't expect one person that moved from Nigeria through Libya, from Libya to Italy, from Italy and then come to Germany or whatsoever, and or it come through flight, it pay a lot of money. Even people that gone through land, they endanger their life, they endangered money as well, because they spend money. They don't just enter all those in-laws and all those things with free. Everything was paid. And then later on, after finally crossing the Mediterranean Sea, you find yourself, finally I'm now in no man's land. Now I will be joyful. And then after coming here, you now see that it is here the struggle begin. Not just struggle about searching for a daily bread, but struggling. You cannot sleep. You can't sleep properly because you are scared of being deported, because you have risked your life and money. And then on one fateful day, somebody or will just come and deport you with empty handed. You will feel bad, sis, you will feel bad. So before you leave negative comment in people's life, please also just think about yourself. If those things happen to me, how will I feel? Think about it before you start leaving negative comment, because when you leave that comment, yeah, 32 people was so small, they should have just deported the 32 people. What is Nigeria doing outside there? Like, it just feel as if you are still living in the village. We are in the Western world, bro. So the world is now educated enough. Even people that's not even up to 15 years, they want to move out of the country because of the way the country is moving. You don't expect people maybe like Germany now, their country is doing fine, everywhere is doing great. You expect them to move back to Nigeria as in German citizen, I mean. No, they will not move because Germany is doing well from there. So if Nigeria was good for us, I don't think anybody will just wake up in the morning and say, I'm leaving my country. So elegant, that's just it for this video. Bye bye, and I will see you in the next video. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Do make sure to stay blessed, and bye bye. If you have any thought, opinion, leave it in the comment section down below.